Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Ross McCorkle. Omar Khan mentioned something quite interesting today, and while we did write about it on the site, I don't think it's currently getting enough attention. At the 2025 NFL owners meeting, he said that the comp picks that they will get next year in the 2026 NFL draft influence their decision-making process this offseason in free agency. For all of you out there that claim the Steelers never keep an eye on the future and only opt to spin their wheels with a focus on the present, Khan's statement and his actions in free agency are quite the opposite. Could they have signed a big money defensive lineman? Sure, but it would have been both expensive and it would have cost them a third-round pick next year like the one they're getting in return for Dan Moore Jr. Could they have signed a younger and more expensive cornerback? Sure, they could have, but for the same reason they didn't, and they opted to go for Darius Slay, who can provide solid play this year with no long-term commitment and no impact on the comp pick formula since he was cut by his last team. Focusing on the present or the future doesn't need to be mutually exclusive. They are maximizing their current team while making sure to keep their future as bright as possible. The reality is that times could get a lot tougher once these aging defensive veterans either move on to another team or retire. They have kind of been the cornerstone of the team and the team's success the last few years. They need to balance the present with making sure they can smoothly transition to the next era. What are they going to do with all of those draft picks next year? I think it's safe to say that quarterback will be at the top of that list of priorities regardless of what they do this year. They have the third worst draft capital this year, while they figure to be in the top 10 next year with a windfall of compensatory picks. Mike Tomlin may always say that he is focused on the present, but trust that Omar Khan has a larger plan. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryant and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.